The hardest thing I had to learn in my first year of being a dad was to not put my son first in my life or second in my life, but third in my life. Now, a lot of you looking at me crazy right now, so let me explain. For one, we want to put God first in our life because he is the creator of all this thing that we have going on. And without God, I have no son. It makes no sense for me to love the gift that God gave me more than the gift giver, which is God himself. And now that in my day-to-day life, I have practiced putting God first in my life, it has made me a better dad in turn than I was before whenever I was putting my son first before anything else. I'm a harder worker, so it's made me a better provider. I have more patience, and Lord knows you need patience whenever you have a baby. I am now able to understand unconditional love because I have a God who loves me unconditionally. And you might be thinking, Eli, okay, well, I get it. If God's first, then who's second? And that's going to be your wife. Because the Bible teaches us that whenever you get married to someone, y'all become one flesh. And I know this sounds like a crazy thought. How can I put my partner before I put my baby? Because if you'll notice in life and you look at different examples in your life, you'll notice that brokenness between a mom and dad will lead to brokenness as parents. If I don't understand my wife and I'm always arguing with my wife, how am I going to be a good dad? Because for one, if we're always arguing, I'm not in a good mood, I can't be a good dad to my son. And for two, as a dad, I'm supposed to teach my son how to love my partner. And if I'm always arguing with her and we're always bickering and we're never on the same page and I have no compassion and love and patience for her, then that's what I'm teaching him to do whenever he gets a wife, whenever he gets older. If you want to be the best dad that you can be, you got to put God first. Because he's the creator of this universe and everything goes through him. And your son or your daughter would not be here if it was not for him. And then you put your wife second because the Bible teaches you to do that. And there's nothing that the Bible teaches us that makes our life worse. There's nothing that the Bible teaches us that will make us worse parents. We will end up a better partner. We will end up a better parent. Whenever we put God first and we trust his word and we study the Bible and what it tells us to do, there's nothing that we will study in there that will make us worse off or less than. We will always end up a better version of ourselves or greater than. And if you don't believe me, then go try it for yourself and then let me know. But anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. My name is Eli and I post dad content on this account. So if you have found this video helpful, then hit that follow button to learn more.